At the moment, social media is a massive, massive buzzword. You, like me, might think that many of these Web 2.0 folk actually know nothing about the pharmaceutical industry. It's understandable that many people in the industry are finding social media quite a frustrating proposition. Aurora understands your concerns, we understand your doubts, we understand the frustrations, we understand the code. We understand why you might hate social media, but we want to work with clients to actually help them find the love and actually reap the benefits of having social media integrated into their overall communication strategies.
We hate social media because it's inappropriate. People don't wish to or expect to be engaged by big corporations. People looking for information online will find the most popular and the most updated before they find the most relevant or accurate. If you're not engaged, your voice may not be heard. Social media engagement about health is not only appropriate and relevant, it's absolutely necessary, and pharma has a role to play.
And to be honest, you can understand why people might think that social media is a compliance minefield and prohibited by our regulations. How can we ever be sure that social media won't be perceived as solicitation? What we really need to do is ask ourselves one key question. What are we actually trying to achieve with social media? If on the one hand our answer is increasing access to accurate, fair and balanced information on different health issues, then social media is a fantastic place to start. If on the other hand we're looking to promote or advertise specific medicines, then it's definitely the wrong place to be.
We hate social media because it represents a danger to our organisation, and we fear social media because it represents a loss of control. There is an element of risk associated with social media, but this can be managed. So find your ears to listen to social media as an organisation, and then find your voice and think about the tone. And there is no reason at all why a pharmaceutical company feel that it can't respond to an online corporate reputation issue.
The argument with resourcing goes something like this. If I wanted to set up a social media project here in the UK as a pharmaceutical company, I would need to put governance in place, and governance would mean SOPs, endless conversations with legal and other signatories, holding statements, issues mapping, and that's not even considering all the work that I'm going to have to go through to get my colleagues to buy into the idea and support it. But the fact of the matter is, we know from experience that this doesn't have to be timely, arduous and costly. From a resourcing perspective, setting up social media can be done in a time and cost efficient way. We know that anything that is worth doing does take time, but that process doesn't have to be laborious. This is something we're working with clients on and would love to support anyone else in.
We hate social media because it doesn't bring us any benefit. There's no ROI for it. People also talk about the fact that they don't believe it can do anything for their brand. Well, no one wants to talk to the pharmaceutical industry in the first place. So let's have a look at those grievances. In terms of ROI, you can measure the return on investment for social media activities. Think of social media as a giant advisory board. So the kind of metrics and ROI you're looking for is relationships, knowledge, learning. Think how much effort you put into your advisory board. If you could put as much effort into a social media campaign, you'd learn absolutely loads. Aurora has been working with many clients to look at how we can bring benefit from engaging in a social media activity to deliver benefit for brands and organisations.